You can do two things for us. If you want to participate, chuck in some hot riffs and we can, go off on some shit. We'll talk to Dave and we'll roast each other. Like, oh, it's just crazy. 3 crazy guys on a crazy time. Or if it's fucking out either live stream or sound-wise, just let us know. And then, we don't know what we're doing, so we probably can't fix it. So...
Yeah, if you can't hear us or, you don't want to hear us, that's fine. But
yeah, so if you're listening in Guantanamo Bay as some sort of visual audio torture, it fucking sucks shit. But for anyone
let's get a close up on Dave. Just to really, those calling in from Guantanamo Bay.
So fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so James has just figured out how to zoom in on that camera. Is it working? Are you getting right at Dave's nostrils there?
It's an absolute game changer. I've zoomed out of you now, Dave. Okay. I've actually cropped you out of the screen.
Exactly. If you can just cut him out of the stream entirely, that'll be fantastic. So
wasn't the initial problem is that you couldn't hear me? You couldn't hear the microphone that I was using. So maybe that was the best option. We should have just stayed there. When you're shopping for a car and you find your first car and you think, oh, that's really good, but I'll check out some other ones. And then you resort to the first one.
Yeah, this is like going speed dating and just talking to the first reject and sticking there. Just going, you know what, I've invested 18 seconds with you. Let's just fucking ride this out. So what is Chris Wedlock saying? Is it working?
He says, I'm going to get on the early foot. Can Dave explain why I now have heaps of golf tees?
I think I spoke to you about the time about the teas earlier, and I don't know, you're getting more teas, that's fine.
Still.
I'm paying for them. You're not going to be incriminated in any act.
So Chris, by lending Dave these golf tees, you've sort of subscribe to a golf tee subscriber box where every month an entire package of 2,000 golf tees will continue to arrive until you cancel it.
It's really good because I'm sure Dave hasn't put the golf tees in your letterbox in any sort of packaging. So every time you reach into to get mail, you're going to get stabbed by about 400 golf tees.
Loose golf tees.
You're the only person who's going to bleed out in the letterbox, and the coroner's going to be like, what the fuck is happening here? It's because Russia, if you speak out against them, if you're a journalist or something, you get poisoned with radiation. Dave is the autistic version of that, where he's stabbing people to death with golf tees by the medium of a fucking letterbox. I don't understand. Just Dave borrowed some golf tees for a shoot that we were going to do. I think gave them all back, and then it just keeps putting more and more golf tees. I don't understand. Why are you doing this, Dave?
What happened is I lost the initial tees.
Yeah.
And on the tee, it said St. Andrews, Scotland.
Yeah.
So I thought Chris went over to Scotland to buy these tees. Oh my God.
Yeah,
they were very special.
So on my computer when it says "Made in China," do you think I just nipped over there to pick up the TV? No, dude. Do you understand what global trade is, Dave? Even people that fucking lived in the 1800s, they had a telegram. They realized they didn't have to fucking duck over to the West Coast to pick up something. They could just press a couple of buttons and make it happen.
I was thinking that he went over there as a tourist thing. You know, when you buy a shirt and it says Australia or Thailand, Bintang. I thought it was that kind of deal. There was some kind of sentimental value. And I thought
brand.
By getting...
Not a country.
Yeah.
By getting, many teas, I could fill that gap that he has, Dave, from sentiment, the lack of sentiment.
So when you buy a I Love New York t-shirt, it's a big banner displaying that you've been to fucking if you got a fucking tea, they put it on the ground, and if someone has fallen over from some sort of seizure and has their eye a centimeter away from them, oh wow, Chris has been to Scotland. I can smell burnt toast and I can't feel my body. It's just but he said stop doing it. So why do you keep dropping off golf tees to him?
I think he secretly likes it. We've got this relationship.
Exactly. The cease and desist letter, it's all in jest. So does Chris say, is the live stream still working, or?
Chris, there's so far been no complaints about the stream, which is good. He says, I just have so many.
All right, sweet. Well, if anyone else is listening, because we want to do a little bit of a test here, make sure it's all working. We're through about 5 billion different fucking settings in this computer, so hopefully this one is actually working somewhat. But yeah, if you want us to go off on any shit, we burnt all our general knowledge and riffs the other day. I watched that back, and we are all so fucked. We are all speaking so... You know when you're speaking and you can't think of the word you want to say, so you substitute one that's just so fucking weird. Every sentence we're saying thing where it isn't dead air, it's just that. I'm like, the amount of like second, third tier adjectives we're fucking using is really fucking weird.
Just like, hey, it's not funny, but maybe you might learn a new word. This is a vocabulary podcast.
I have props. I thought we'd lose it with our voices in it and the words that we use. So what I was going to do is get some physical objects, and then we can look at them.
Dave, why are you speaking like you're on some sort of like morning show? Be like, "Am I going to be crossing to the Toyota? Hey, Janet, are you there?" Like they do that because I don't know. There's some sort of like professionalism that they're bound to stick to. But here we've just got a couple of shitty cameras that probably aren't working. So like your voice is weird enough already.
What?
Why do you have to act like you're an '80s radio DJ?
I was watching The King's Speech the other day. Have you guys seen The King's Speech? It's about a king who has a stutter, and the way he avoids the stomach is to stomach.
The stomach.
It's a hybrid of stammer and stutter. What he does is he has a little bit of rhythm in his voice.
You're actually freaking me out a little bit. Can you please speak? I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Can you please speak the way you normally speak? Okay, now can you show? Oh, this is beautiful. Can you show the close-up cam? What we've got here?
I'm gonna zoom it in. I'm gonna zoom it in. It says red bean mochi.
Dave's shaking. Dave's getting so nervous holding it up. He knows he's fucking it up. So Dave got here and he goes, "Do you want some mochi?" And I'm like, "Okay, what in the name of fuck is mochi?" It's a snack. I'm like, comma, space, question mark. Okay, that was the fucking like grammar that was put in there. So James did a little bit of research. Can you pull that up? This is the first piece of research that James brought up, and Dave's like, "So what in the name of Christ are you feeding us, Dave?"
Oh my God.
What are you thinking, Dave?
Okay,
What's going through your head?
So for anyone that just missed that, Dave put his hands on his face and said, "Oh my gosh, what's that?" Like the worst defense in court as to, "I don't know why these people died. It's a mystery to me." Like, Dave,
I was just trying to clear the vents in that apartment building.
What in the name of, like, what the fuck are you feeding us?
That's fake news. Anyway, I don't know. What is that? It's from theculturetrip.com.
I also want to point out
Okay.
to the viewers here, there is a, I don't know if this is going to show it, but people also ask, is mochi dangerous to eat?
Several websites are confirming it. So for anyone that could see it at home, it said, "Mochi, the Japanese deadly snack."
What's the answer?
How about you fucking read the answer, Dave? There are people like listening and not watching.
If not chewed, but simply swallowed, the sticky mochi gets stuck in the throat and can lead to suffocation. Dave's trying to choke us to death.
No, it's a thinking man's snack. You need to chew before you swallow.
No, you need to think, should I accept something from Dave without researching like the medical history of it first? The answer is no. So Dave, can you eat one of these on air? Because I'm sure with how nervous you get around us and the fact that you're always jumping around, not breathing properly and often coughing, nothing bad's going to happen. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Which one?
The way I describe this, imagine if you made a hedgehog out of seeds and bit it in half. That's essentially what this piece of shit looks like. Dave, what the fuck is
It's
in
a
this?
dessert snack.
Okay.
I thought it was interesting because it's sweet, yet it has a red bean inside.
Well, hitting the cornerstone of all dessert criteria, sweet and has some sort of bean.
It's rice and beans. So essentially we're having dinner. Thanks, Dave. Out of a package. Wait, where did you buy these from? Because I'm assuming that you didn't
it's
get
from
them
a store. It's legit.
Okay,
What kind of store?
So, what sort of van did you fish this out the back of?
Was this out like from an Asian grocer or something?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so before you answer, listen the tone at which he responds. Okay, because if it was just a transcript, it would say yeah, but when he responds, you're hearing these frequencies. Like, Dave, so James, can you ask him and just let's very carefully listen to the way he responds.
David, did you get this from an Asian grocer?
Why don't you like surprises in your life, James? What?
Because-
Sometimes just admire the rainbow. Don't explain it. Don't look for the answer why there are rainbows.
Yeah, but a rainbow won't give me salmonella.
Dave, all right. thing. So Dave's pulling out this thing, and it looks like a little, really mushy cupcake. So imagine you've got like
he tried to pull it out of the wrapper first. And then failed because it was so sticky.
I just need to explain. Like, imagine that you've got like a great grandmother, right? And she loves you. She wants to give you sweets, but she also has dementia. So the sweets she's giving to you are before you're fucking born. Now, the consistency of this is like nothing I've ever felt in my entire life. I imagine if you got a puffer fish and left it on a road for a few weeks, and then like tried to slime it up with some salt afterwards and pass it off as a Japanese snack that's going to kill your friends. This is the sort of consistency that it would feel like.
I don't even, because it's sticky but also dusty. I've never had this feeling before.
What? Have these snacks been dusted for prints? Did you get them from a crime scene? What the fuck is happening here, Dave? Why is this fucking thing dusty?
Because it's wet and dusty, and I've never felt that before. It should be like a paste, but it's
the only snack that can give you an asthma attack. Dude, this is like, I'm not playing this up for the show.
The art's falling down.
But this is like the weirdest consistency I've ever felt in fucking anything.
I have no idea what this is.
Dude, I would be less nervous playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded gun right now. like, are we all going? Look at Dave stretched these out. Show the close-up camera.
Hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dave, sometimes...
Don't play with your food, kids.
You know, I thought it was ridiculous when they said that people choke to death on these, and it's probably fucking idiots doing that shit. Spreading it across their whole face, and then it just becomes a seal.
So we're going to eat this thing which feels like Play-Doh that is from the fucking Chernobyl disaster of 1986. All right, so...
this is straight from Fukushima, I think.
Nothing from this... Oh, fuck me. Like, nothing that is natural from this planet should look or feel like this. So, I don't know if it's, like, fingerprint dust. I don't know if it's asbestos. I don't know if it's fucking Play-Doh or it's taken from, like, the testicular sac of someone that owes the Japanese mafia some money. But
I don't even like beans that much.
Well, I don't like living that much. So, let's all have some of this. All right. So, we're going to do it a 3, 2, 1. So, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, this is fucking gross. What the fuck is in my mouth?
Oh, man.
I imagine this is what a herpes cluster feels like to eat.
Oh. It feels like I'm eating a tumor.
Oh, my God. Look how vaginal this is. Like can you see that's what I'm... It's so fucking weird, dude. What is this? Where do you get this from? It is so dry, dude.
It's dry but wet. I don't know. This is the most bizarre thing. Hey, Dave.
Oh,
never buy this again, please.
It's magazine coffee. It's so powdery, dude. It is literally like eating washing detergent. It's really fucking odd. Oh my God. Do we have to finish it? All right.
I don't care if this is rude in any culture. I refuse to finish that. That is fucked.
This one has sesame.
Oh,
Right.
This one has more choking hazards.
You know what? The one criticism that I had of this was not it could do with more sesame seeds.
All right, Dave. All right, look, get at this other one. Let's fucking put ourselves out of this misery before we put our audience out of the misery. All right, because...
Anyone talking?
Oh, my God. Well, we're not talking.
Anyone chatting?
We're trying not to fucking choke. All right, is the stream all good?
Chris there?
Yeah, Chris said stream's working well, no interruptions.
Hey!
He said, I want Sandboy. I think I just ate a bit of Sandboy. Yeah. And Jennifer says hello, and you guys are hilarious. Thank you, Jennifer.
Well, thanks. Thank you for lying. Yeah, we appreciate it.
I can't open
it. Dave doesn't have the upper body strength to open the packet of sweets right now.
I'm sick. I don't want to open it.
I honestly, no, why is this humid and slimy? All right, so like this shit is so dry, but the packaging is like taking the moisture out of my hands. Like, why is it fucking greasy, dude? This is fucking weird. Dude, I can't grab it. I honestly... Dude, it's so slimy.
Has that been smuggled into the country? Is this an illegal snack?
Was this smuggled inside someone? Because that's what slime's fucking...
Don't question the rainbow.
I honestly can't open it. I can't get a grip.
Do we have scissors? Oh my god.
They're trying to. Hold on, I'm just gonna duck out to the office and I'll be
All right.
back. Hold on.
All right, we got to fill time. We got to say words over and over again, but they're different. We can't repeat the same word. We need to change it up a bit. James, do you have any words to say?
No.
All right, so I'll keep saying things, saying words, different words as you're watching me through the camera.
I had to open this with a knife on a bottle opener, and it almost didn't get through. Okay, so let's. Oh Jesus. Okay, Dave, can you hand them out? Okay. For anyone that's like,
Hand
look
them
at this
out.
shit. This is fucking
God.
insane.
Hang on, I'm just gonna try to give a close up to the viewers here. This is what this looks like. It sort of looks like one of those things you hang up inside a bird cage, like a snack, I guess. For a bird.
If you want to kill your housemate's budgie, Dave's got some mochi on the go. He totally got it from a store or a van or something. Because this is.
Can Panther
Oh
eat it?
fucking no! I can't, dude. This is like I love my cat, and I never thought I'd go to jail for animal cruelty. But if she eats one of these, we're all going down together. Okay, so let's keep it away from the cat. All right, so this one.
Is this the same flavor inside,
dude,
Dave?
equally. Like,
can have a look.
okay, so you know how they say the first bite is with the eyes, and it's just telling me no more bites are required because it is a. So imagine if you got the world's slimiest like chalk that you use for like playing pool, and then you covered it in things you don't want to eat. That's kind of what this looks and
It
feels
looks like it's been dropped on the gravel.
Actually, you know how they say, like, feel your balls, and if you got any lumps, like, if your balls feel like this, you need a trip to the fucking doctors.
No, if your balls feel like this, it's too late.
You don't have balls, you just have testicular
You better hope
cancer.
that you choke to death on one of these. Otherwise, it's going to be very slow and painful.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, just fondle them like this, like, oh, I got a lot of problems. Oh my God, dude. All right, we're all gonna bite into this fucking ball cancer
Oh my
piece of
God.
slimy shit. All right, so we're doing it on we'll do 3, 2, 1.
And I
do
like
it.
food. I'm a fat guy. And this is... I never want to eat again.
Oh
I think
my
this
God.
has cured me. I think I'm going to be skinny now.
even in a situation where, like, say we're all like shipwrecked or whatever, and it was like eating each other or these, I'd be coconut to the back of your head, Dave, and eating your skinny fucking legs, all right? Because this is not fucking food. Yeah, if I had to choose choice between a cyanide pill and this, it'd be a 50-50. All right, so are we doing a 3, 2, 1? All right, so
Okay.
3, 2, and 1.
Thumbs up.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah. Now it's black inside, this one. At least the other one was like brown. This is...
I don't like it. I don't like it. Look, can you show them what the inside looks like, dude?
Oh, my God.
Dave, that's bad, man. That's real fucking bad.
Look at that.
Oh, Jesus. Keep that away from my cup. Just get... No, man. I think
Oh, fuck me.
there'd be less of a response from the government if I open an envelope full of fucking anthrax, Dave. Like, I don't know how we're going to get rid of that, but I think ethically we can't put it in the bin. Do we have to, like, fucking burn it? Or, like, how do they get rid of bodies in the Black Plague? Because it's just... Oh, fuck, dude, that's so bad.
Jesus Christ. That is grim. That is very grim.
So Dave's just like, well, I organised a mushy sponsorship, and all you had to guys do was big it up. If that's the case, fucking delicious. So good. Not hurting my tongue at all.
But if the sponsorship is just crates of this, I'm going to lose this sponsorship. Someone, please.
It was a bit of a thank you because Brady set up a lot of this equipment and spent a lot of money on this production. So a little bit of a, yeah. Cheers, man.
It's cool. It's just like, thanks for the studio. To say thanks, I slashed your tyres. Well, thank you, David. That's lovely. Dave, no,
So I can take them home?
Okay, if you want to get evicted, yeah, because like your landlord already hates you, Dave, and if she knows you're getting that shit in there as well, then I think there is truly grounds to like fucking get you kicked out of there. But like, I can't believe the first PR on the internet was the Japanese deadly snack, and I want to suicide after eating it. Like, 'cause that was bad. The texture, dude. How mental was that? It was like, because it's like too soft. And then dry, but somehow wet, and then weirdly firm on the inside. It's
Yes.
like
And very chewy, but you couldn't tell what it was. Because it didn't have a taste. It's like chewing gum that tastes like nothing.
Yeah,
I've had the flu recently. You guys know that.
yeah.
and I've been getting phlegm in my mouth, and it reminds me of this, but like, the phlegm, it's just like subtly salty. I thought something maybe a bit more dessert.
So you're like, I'm not sick, but I still want to have flu-like symptoms. How can I sort this out? Yeah, so if anyone wants to pick some up, what fucking disused fucking muddy ditch can they fucking fish this shit out of?
Just give me a call and I'll drop them off.
No, seriously, if anyone wants some, okay, literally just message the page. Dave, if they're local, will you drop it off to them after we do this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course I will. No, so we're not fucking around. If you wanted to do it, just like direct message the page. Dave will sort it out. He'll come and drop some of this shit off to you, okay?
Dave's the only Australian distributor for a fucking reason. There is no demand for this.
I'll put some teas in it, make them like hors d'oeuvres, and give them to Chris, maybe too.
He's just trying to be circular.
That'd be good.
But, like,
Chris, please, you need to move house now.
Yeah.
You need to just lock the doors, bunker down, like an apocalypse, because it's coming.
It's like, you know how there's like the people that are into like, hurting themselves for pleasure? If you like doing that, but with your tongue instead of the rest of your body, then Dave can honestly sort you out, because that was just horrific. It was like the texture was so disconcerting, and it's all stuck in my teeth, and like, I'm like, it seems like I'm playing it up a little bit, but like, I'm so keen for this to end so I could just electric toothbrush that fucking nightmare out of my fucking teeth, because it's really awful, dude.
I don't want to like understate it. That was the most horrific thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, ever.
It might be beyond a joke now because your mate brings over some snacks for you guys to enjoy, and then you just slamming them into my face.
Look, talk about
Get some fucking, I don't know, get some beers or a coffee or chips or something that resembles,
Oh, you mean something fit for human consumption? Something that you Google and it doesn't say the deadly snack. I'm making some of this for my friends. Like, cool. How about you bring us some fucking puffer fish? I'm like, I Googled the all right bits to give you. Here you go, fellas. Like, I don't fucking understand, Dave. Like, I just, if that isn't carcinogenic, I don't know what is.
And honestly, I do really just want to cut back to this screen. I haven't searched like Moshi is it fucked. I've literally just searched Moshi snack.
Moshi is it fucked?
And it's unbelievable. Unbelievable what you've done.
They have the worst PR company in the fucking world. It'd be like, imagine if you just Googled like other small business that you guys are running, and the first thing is like, fucking burn this shit when you see it, and you're like, there's so many of them, we can't shut it down. Like, look, it's only libel, it's only slander if it isn't true, and obviously all these fucking people are talking about what dog shit it is. Like, there must be some truth behind it. Dave, okay.
It comes from rice. Rice is pretty healthy.
Yeah, and so do like I don't know. I've got no idea. I was about to say so does ricin, but I have no idea. Like the word comes from that.
Let's just go with it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I'm happy
It's
to
not
do
like
that.
we could Google it. But
Look, if we're Googling ricin and this shit, literally the counter-terrorism unit is going to be here within minutes. We're going to have fucking people like fucking swinging in through the windows. Yeah, cool. All right, so has anyone else responded? Anyone else got any bloody comments? Because we should be helping out the audience and they're chatting back.
So Stephen says, are you guys all wearing the same clothes as the last stream, i.e. several days ago?
Yeah, but like just to our defense, we haven't washed since then either, okay? Ourselves or our clothes. Have we got anyone else?
I'm sick too, so I don't
So
wash.
more reason to shower and change your clothes.
So KT Jane says, I like your hat, Dave.
Thanks.
Got a compliment. Jennifer, yes, love the kitty.
Oh.
Yay, cat.
So the only good thing about we cannot have us and just have Panthy, and like this would be so much more fucking successful.
It's gonna go viral.
Do you guys have a favorite cat movie?
Cat in the Hat, without a doubt. Everyone panned Cat in the Hat, but I want to say, what a great movie.
Okay.
Mike Myers, Paris Hilton's in there.
Okay.
What a
I haven't
treat.
seen that. Yeah. So just a bit of a conversation
Conversation
starter.
Conversation starter, definitely. It's like putting diesel in an ethanol car.
I'm trying, guys.
So yeah, have we got anyone else?
No, we just caught up on all.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So-
cool. We're at our limit of our user interaction here.
Fuck. I wonder how long we've actually been going for.
Well,
Is there some stuff to talk about with my hat? It's a nice hat. Maybe we can add on how it's a gorgeous hat. beautiful hat. Matches your face, Dave.
No. Okay, I will say it does match your face. Okay, so like, we'll leave the compliments in there. It definitely works with everything else that's going on here. So
Yes.
It kind of suits.
Look, that hat is definitely a salesman that'll be selling those fucking snacks. So like, it makes a lot of sense. But so yeah, cool. Well, it seems like this stream actually fucking worked.
Yeah,
and it just seems
no
like
interruptions. It doesn't look like
all the tech shit is fine. Fuck. It took. Honestly, I could have like fucking trained a moderately intelligent fucking great ape to set this up quicker than I did. But I think we're finally there. Shit is actually working. We can cut between cameras. We got all the other stuff happening. So don't expect this when we actually start streaming. We're going to go back to fucking square one. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. But we're going to be starting Tuesday week, but we're going to be chucking some other ones in between.
Yeah, because we want to still test, and we're supposed to start this Tuesday in like a couple of days, but I have to host trivia, so it'll be the week after that, and then we'll be sweet.
Yeah.
But,
You're quitting trivia though after.
No, they've just moved it from Wednesday,
Okay.
because State of Origin, to
So
Tuesday.
you think he's going to blow off like well-paying work to come here and eat toxic treats? like
How about the other Origin
Can I
games?
not pay my rent and be poisoned?
How about the Origin games after that? There'll be two more Origin games.
Yeah, there'll be 4 or 5 weeks time, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. you know?
Okay, so maybe we can replace you for those times.
Let's recast James.
Yeah, let's recast the only guy willing to not get paid and poison himself for no audience. Like, I'm sure there'll be people jumping at the fucking opportunity there. Cool. Well, like,
Steven, stream is good. Chris, it's working 100%. Steven, Brady, just get a swivel chair and you can be the over-the-top villain stroking a cat.
that's awesome. Yeah, cool. Well, thanks
Well
heaps
done.
for listening. It's actually, I can't believe the shit is all coming together. We're going to have a couple of streams this week. And when we actually start the show in Tuesday week, you're going to be getting comics on, some other shit. I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We'll just get whoever on and we'll just work it out. But yeah, it'll be a fun little show. And if you've got anything that you want us to discuss, or even just like funny shit, send it to us through the page whenever.
I'd love because like we've all done a lot of stand-up comedy, and I just imagine going, I got nothing prepared. Does anyone have any stuff in the audience? Do you have a joke? You got a joke? Can you say that? No, not so loud that everyone else can hear. Just me. All right, cool. Here's
Tweet me the joke and then I'll say it back.
Yeah, if anyone has any toxic food they want to get rid of, apparently we fucking eat that for no reason. Like, what lowest common fucking denominator shit? Like, we often bitch about like other comics not being highbrow enough, and we're just here eating snacks that are going to poison us. Go, oh, edgy. It's like a poor man's Tom Green show 25 years too late. So if you want this fucking weekly, make sure to tune in. We're going to have a couple more this week, and if you got any ideas or any stuff that you want, mostly Dave to go off on and then us to roast Dave, just send it into the page. And honestly, if you want to get these fucking snacks into you, DM the page and Dave will drop off to you after the show.
100%, we are not joking. All right, you guys have been great. See you on the flip
Thank
side.
you.